This block of volcanic stone was cut almost 1,500 years ago, and its inside corners are square to within the thickness of a fingernail. It lies at Puma Punku, in Bolivia, nearly 13,000 feet up, among dozens like it, on sandstone slabs and the largest 131 tons. The people who cut it had no iron, no wheel, no writing, and the blocks repeat, same angles, same sockets, as if something up here was being mass-produced. I'm June. This is the hour. Fused into some of these stones, archaeologists keep finding beads of metal. Hold on to those. They change everything. A bare plateau near the southern shore of Lake Titicaca. No trees. Air that steals half your breath. The sandstone answers first. Its quarry sits 10 kilometers south. Ramps, ropes, thousands of hands. Merciless, but human. The gray blocks are different, measure one chamber, then the next. The same design, the same proportions repeating. These weren't sculptures, they were components. And components mean a factory. So where is it? The easy answer says, soft stone, patient hands, one block at a time. Except this is andesite. Volcanic rock harder than any metal on the continent. Their finest bronze would fold against it, so even the tools shouldn't exist. What were they cutting with? And before primitive settles anywhere in your mind, these blocks are closer in time to the smartphone than to the Great Pyramid. The factory question drags you off the plateau. The andesite didn't come from here. Its quarries sit on the Copacabana Peninsula, across Lake Titicaca, 90 kilometers away. Stone cut at the shore, hauled onto reed boats floated across the highest navigable lake on Earth, dragged uphill to a construction site in the sky. That route ran for decades. Generations grew old inside it, which brings us back to that first corner, because logistics still doesn't explain precision. Then the researchers did something simple. They measured everything, and a rule fell out of the numbers. The blocks share one system of proportions, one module, scaled up and down, repeated across the whole site. The factory was never a place, it was a standard, a template held in common, enforced without a single written word, and the beads of metal were still waiting in the seams. Back on the plateau, the seams carry the last physical clue, cut into them, neat eye-shaped sockets, finished with the same care as the corners themselves, and in some, those beads of metal, still waiting. They're bronze. Cramps. Some poured into the sockets molten, fusing block to block. The analysis says the metal was cast in place. Someone carried furnaces to 13,000 feet, and welded a temple together, so they weren't just masons. They were metallurgists running hot metal at altitude, which sharpens the tool problem. Here the internet's favorite answer arrives: no humans at all, a lost super civilization or visitors. The site itself refuses. Radiocarbon puts construction around 536 AD. The blocks lie in every stage of work: rough, half-dressed, polished, a production line frozen mid-shift. Gods don't leave homework. The tools were never the secret. Stone hammers harder than the block. Bronze for the seams. Grinding sand, water, and patience. The secret was the system, and in 2018 it surfaced. Researchers 3D printed the broken blocks and rebuilt the temple in miniature. The pieces interlock. Standard parts, cut to one template, snapped together like a kit. Machine precision without machines were an assembly line. 13 centuries before Ford. Around 1000 AD, for reasons still argued over, the builders walked away, tools down, mid-shift. And someone else left stranger work unfinished. A city of 30-ton stones on the open ocean. That's next. I'm June. And this has been The Hour, where we keep a light on for the things the world almost lost.